Hi Twin Flames, Lightworkers, Starseeds. Welcome to this DMDF reading. A welcome back or welcome if you're new. So what I was getting was something coming to light. I was getting the moon card, I was getting delusions, I was getting something that's been hidden is bugging your it's your person. I feel this is connected with your person, and they're working on it, but the moon card I'm getting in my mind's eye, so it's hidden. So it's interesting because I think what's hidden is that they're working on it or they're working on something, but it's weird because it's like you know what this is. Bear with it. I've got extras. You know what this is. I feel it's connected to you, and it's something's gone on too long, and what's hidden is that they're working on it, or how they're working on it. So you either don't know they're working on it, or you don't know if they're working on it or how they're working on it, but I feel they're working on this issue. Now, I don't know what it is because it could be specifics to all of you. Let's see what the card is. I feel that's what the energy is now. Generally, the energy I get at the beginning is to do with the cards, but let's see, right? So let's jump in. Well, it's a shuffle. I've got a Facebook group. I think I posted a couple of days ago in there. Other people in mission, humanitarians, lightworkers, starseeds, seeds from the stars, just like you, post in there as well. So it's not just me. So you get all sorts of tarot readings, posts, quotes, help and advice. We're a community, as you know, right? So hence New Earth or Twin Flame community, which one you're watching this on. So we can help you. Yeah, that's it. It's not an apology though, but that's it. Sorry, I just stopped me there. Normally when I get the cards, they pull me in sometimes. So yeah, check out the Facebook group. There's loads and tons, not just from me, they want the lot, but from others. So you get all points of views and all loads of more additional stuff. Yeah, you see, here's your person here. Here's your person. Here's your person. So let me see what this is connected to. Healing. I was going to say healing at the beginning. I'm trying to pull back by using that word. Anyway, Page of Cups. I got a new light. You lot probably fed up with me moaning about the lighting, and it's giving me a headache. So I didn't want to get the light anyway. But anyway, so you can kind of see the cards. Page of Cups, Lovers, Queen of Pentacles. Then I'll jump into these. Page of Cups. It's like your person knows what they've got to do. It's like the obvious. I don't know what to say. I'll give an example. This isn't specific to anyone, but the obvious to me in a situation is, say, now this isn't connected to the reading, and it's just the first thing that came to mind, and I don't like to say it because it's connected with third party, but I'm not getting third party over this. I'm setting an example. I'm just saying an example here. Say your person is with someone, right? And they want to be with you, and you say, well, no, because you're with someone. It's an obvious thing here, but they refuse to, leave that person. And it's like time's up or something like that. But I feel this is your person here, over here, ready to make that move of whatever the scenario is, because it's different to all of you. I'll see if anything else comes up. And they're happy to move forward. But I'm getting the moon card. The moon card isn't here, but it was a delusion that they could keep it up anyway. It's literally like, you meeting your person and they're married or you're married or something for what, 10, 12, 15, you know, it's like, how long are you going to stay with that person? It was a delusion, right? And it's like the delusion has come to light now that they must commit to you. And I don't know how, but the Tower's here. So I think it was a light bulb moment. I don't know. I think it's a bit different, but it's the same energy, if that makes sense. So the Page of Cups is, like I said, it's not an apology, but it's like your person knows they're going to do it. So they're happy for, like I say, for example, say your person's over there with someone else. Generally, you're with someone else or you're around people that you're connected to that are negative, right? Commitment is commitment. Hierophant. You don't have to be married to these people. This could be your parents. You're committed to your parents or something like that, right? And they're committed. Commitment. So your person and you have this argument, or you're like, listen, we need to commit properly, and or you both need to come away. Say, for example, you from your family, and then, and that just means move out, or, you know, stop the constant codependent on your parents. You know, you're an adult right here. So your person's over there, and it's like they are over there doing some, like they're coming away from their person, and they know that what creates the argument, so they know it's going to be okay. But somehow they haven't told you, because Ten of Swords here, right? So it's like they're figuring out, Page, now starting to do this, and they know they're starting to do it. I feel it's going to follow through. It's going to be completed. So they're happy, but you're not. And I feel it's Four of Swords is bugging them. So you must have said something. Queen of Pentacles here. It's the Lovers. The Lovers, and the Lovers came out on the LGBTQ channel. And as I said, the Lovers and the Two of Cups is choices. Choices in love. And it doesn't necessarily mean your person's choosing someone else for you, or you choosing to get rid of your person or your family or something for them, or Lovers is simply making a choice of love. Two of Cups, I feel the same, right? And it's like you choose you. And by your person and by you choosing you, say you're connected, I'll say living with, but if you're connected with your family, say you ring them every day, that's codependency, right? Or they ring you every day, that's codependency. And that's a negative. I don't care if you have an amazing relationship, which you probably won't. They mirror to you some kind of commitment you have with someone who's codependent, right? And that's what even if you're codependent at work, you're codependent to stay there. If you don't like it, leave. There's some kind of, like I said, there's a load of variations here. So this is releasing that codependency, and it's making a choice of you choosing you. The Lovers and Two Cups, but the Lovers is here, is choosing you. And I say it's a negative. It's releasing that negative to go towards a positive with the Lovers here. So that's what the Lovers is to me, and the Two of Cups is making a choice to choose you. And you choose you, and that means, say if you're with someone all connected to friends and family who bug you, or you contact, or I don't care how loving they sound. There should be no codependent of, oh, well, I chat to my mum, or I chat to my brother or my sister every day. Well, fucking what? Like I said, this is about growing up. Page is the first one. It's both of you delusion with the Moon card. It's a lighting up with my new light as well. So enlightened you to choose you. The Queen of Pentacles, this is different. Yeah, all you've been doing is focusing on work. It's not mission, it's work, right? Focusing on work, doing your thing, and hoping, fingers crossed, your person will change or something. As I said, on the LGBTQ. It's stupid, which most people might probably cuss me out, but I can actually use an Einstein theory quote. Keep doing what you're doing, you keep getting what you're getting, right? It's insanity. And it's insanity of anything. I've got to make this clear. Anything in your life you that happens, that is negative, to blame anything. It's so stupid because it's literally you. It's like you punching someone in the face and saying it wasn't me. When you have any negative, it is literally you, because it's as within, so without. And this is what this is teaching you as a master teacher. Because what you were doing is like, oh, my sister rings me, my job bugs me, da this and da. Well, there is nothing, and I'm doing an audio to mission people, well, people who've done counselling, which is all mission people, because you've got to do the counsellors get a mission, about what I'm saying here. There is no thing, and I give examples and scenario for you to see it from a new perspective. Like, for example, I'm talking about ghosting, the worst thing on planet Earth, and I think I actually say that, right? I give examples of, like a person pulling back, or I try to give as much as possible. And it classes as healing, why I'm talking about that, because it's like you think it's about they're in control, but it's you in control. So I'll talk about another way of doing it, right? There's no point me telling you, right? It's pointless me telling you, because you ain't doing the work anyway. So you need to be doing the counselling to understand it fully. And Teresa's had a massive breakthrough. She's releasing and stuff like that. It don't take long. I don't, what the fuck? That's why I said I didn't want to say about healing, but this is about healing with the 4 swords, right? This is healing you, ignoring situations about work, or just focusing on work and thinking that's okay. I can live with my mum and dad who treat me like shit. I can live with my brother who rings me all the time, treats me like shit, or my sister, I'm all right at work. And you're in this 3D job, right? And then that's why your person's over there clowning around, committing to whatever's over there. All right, but this is the nitty gritties of choosing love, which is yourself. So if it doesn't have to be an argument. I have people around me that's negative, or when I go, not a lot though, to be honest, I limit, right? I literally say to people now, listen, I'm anti-social, but they don't believe me, but I actually say those words now, right? I'm like, no, I don't want to get involved. I'm anti-social when they ask out and stuff like that. Anyway, my point is here is that I do meet people and I say no and I limit it. It's not about, oh, fuck off, mum and dad, you're really negative. But most of you have mum and dads who's negative. So it's about seeing it. Like I said, there's a delusion. Well, they're my mum, they're my dad. There's a delusion here with both of you. And this law, this planet's law, is delusion's delusion. You get you're delusional inside, you attract someone who's delusional. And this is what you do. You're like, fucking hell, it's obvious. Get rid of Sarah Jane or Bob, because we can't date if you're with Sarah Jane or Bob. Example, right? But I'm like, now I read you and I'm like, but you're living with mum and dad who beat you as a child. That's obvious to me, right? That's the delusion. You always point. They are showing you what you need to work on. You simply always can't see it, right? So this is something to do with codependency. I've got 7-day inner child. I think it's dirt cheap. Come on now, you lot, tight. It's dirt cheap if you want to get it. Buy a tarot reading with anyone in mission. They can chuck it in. You can say I said it here. If you buy a tarot reading or image reading, whatever's from someone. So, because that's needed for this reading here. Buy it from me or anyone in the community and say I said channeled message as well as codependency. And I think that's nearly half price of a tarot reading or image reading. So you need it. 10 of Swords, like I said, this is ending this you fucking yourself up, because you attract like attracts like. And it's not always everything like I said. I was at David's. I come back today because I had a stupid appointment. I was quite happy staying there for a bit longer. But anyway, and I ordered some boots, right? They're like size 11. I'm size 7. I was like, fuck's sake, right? It's obvious, right? There's massive size gap, right? So I've just got to send them back. I'm not like, oh, is David fucking around? Oh my gosh, do I need to do some healing? Not all of it is to connected with healing. But most of you lot, yes. When you get to the point of where I am, which sounds vain, don't really care, because I don't know how else to say it, right? But me and people in this community, right, then little things like that, it's not that negative doesn't come. It just means you handle it far better, right? And it's not as extreme as the delusion of, like I say, what's going on with you. I love doing counselling because when I do counselling, most of the stuff people say to me, it's so easy. And I'm like, is it easy because it's because I'm a holistic point of view. I can see it differently. I don't know. But like I said, the example, you'll be like, no, it's them. They need to leave Sarah Jane. They need to stop working 24 hours. They need to come away from the negative baby's mum. I'm like, who are you around? Hold on, Mr. or Mrs. Married. But, oh, he lives in the spare room. Oh, well, we are separated, but I'm still divorced. Oh, well, yeah, hello, you. It's you. It's literally, you have to understand that until you get to the art of it. And then, you know, life is a balance of negative and positive. And it simply is that, right? It just simply is that. So there's something with both of you learning here, right? I think your person's over there doing it. You're supposed to be over there doing it. The tower, like I said, light, but oh, look, oh my gosh. I said, didn't want to say healing, but look, what can I say? Tower moment to heal, right? So your person is working on something to heal. Let them do that. Say to people when they say, oh, me and my person healing, what the fuck, right? How can you and your person be healing together when you're individual? I would never say to David, go over there and heal, right? This is about you shining as a superstar, and it's making you more into your star-like self as well, this reading. So let me get these gangster cards. Let's pull one, well, whatever is how many comes out, but I normally say one card on what suggestion from you, from them lot, and then one for your what's going on with your person. But I feel, like I said, there's still an unknown here, the energy of the unknown. So it's like you're either pissed off because you don't know what they're doing, right? You still think they're not doing it. If you're not doing jack shit, they're not doing jack shit, right? The energies of the planet is making people feel to heal, right? If you're like, oh, well, I'm a spiritual starseed, I don't need to do nothing, I'm healed, that's vanity, and your person won't do nothing. This is about having hope and faith, and it's interesting. I sent an email to David about hope and faith, and I'll say what I told him, what I say on the channel. Hope and faith, right, that things are going to change, or you're going to come out of your comfort zones soon by doing nothing, is for pussies. And I told him that. So just like people say, I sit cross-legged on a mountain, do yoga meditation, it's for pussies, right? And that's me. It's obviously not them not saying it. And yes, they don't like me saying it, but here's why. Because you have to take action. I didn't do this by just hoping and having fingers crossed. I hope I get customers. I mastered 2 decades of advertising and marketing. I worked 12 hours nearly every day. Told David again, I'm going to try to take a day off. Doubt it will happen, right? Never had a day off. Oh, Christmas Day. I think I've had 3 days off in 3 years. And I'm not even bitching, because most entrepreneurs and successful people, they love it. This nurtures you. That's why it's very important, because you find out who you really are when you remove the negative. I guarantee if you ain't had my counselling or the counselling in mission, which they will all hopefully soon do if they choose to, it's not compulsory, I will guarantee their counselling alone, and you will remove the negativity. Just like everything else, so you have no excuse. So let's see. So I'll take, what's this? This is you. 3 for you. And I'll read them out quickly and then get your person. Unwifey. Own it. So this could be connected with third party. Your person could be, or you could be with people, right? Or your person's with someone And it's like, that's what you lot do. Like I say with my example with Mr. David, I didn't care to know, right, who the arse he was with. I didn't put it like this, but I was wifey, right, with this card. I'm wifey, and I owned it, right? I didn't think, you know, I'm wifey, but, you know, I was like, David's mine, period, right? I didn't give a shit. And here's what, all these tarot readers and other people, marriage breaker and all this kind of thing, as I say to people on this channel again, Brad Pitt, which I've said to David, Brad Pitt can knock on my door and do his willy dance. I'll say, thanks very much, Brad. I wish I could film that, but I know I can't. It was lovely, but see you later. I'm with Mr. D. You can't take someone away if they don't want to be taken, right? So it's not about, so when you're sitting there waiting for someone to do something, I made it clear to David, and I'm not obsessed. I still don't ring that guy. He rings me. So I never landed where he lives, and none of that. He knows I'm not that kind of a person, right? But I'm like, I went and got you, and you know that I knew you were mine. That's it, right? They love to hear that. Come on now. Boosts them up and all this shit. But it's true, right? And that was enough for me to carry on. You don't sit there and wait for them to tell you that. Own it. That's what this is, right? Owning it. Be less in your mind. Stop overthinking. Well, you know, when he leaves her, then and then I'll leave this situation because Dave, what the fuck? Stop being in your head, right? Just get on with it, right? This is Ace of Swords. This is the truth. Get on with it. Stop being in your head, or be less in your mind. Divine Feminine. Didn't this come out yesterday? You and your mind games. See? Overthinking, right? Isn't that normally the masculine? And that's why I said channeled message. There's another change around. If you've got the channeled message, someone emailed me, I forgot her name. And I think I'd done it years ago. Why? Because she asked for a tarot reading. And I haven't done tarot reading for about 1.5 years, maybe 2 years. But I was blessed, well, I was in my emails at the time, so I replied. It took me 5 minutes to find it. I only delete the negative people. But anyway, my point is, I was just happy that she's going over the tarot reading. Go over the tarot reading. If you've bought channeled messages, go over it, right? There's a couple of things going on there. They say it's timeless and all that. It's not really that. Because when I do tarot readings, I need to get it out now. I need to email David, actually, tell him to sort his fucking internet, because it's so slow time you get it. But the thing is that it's not about the now. If you go and the same shit is in the reading, it means you haven't made any changes. That's it. And if you have, you can then go, oh, wow, I've moved on so much. So go and watch a tarot reading or image reading I've done for you. I would never say to you, book me for another reading, unless I'm like, I give you stuff to do and you say I've done it. I go, okay, let's go in a bit more then. Let's go in a bit deeper, right? But generally, the counselling does it now. Generally, well, no, I still look at the image. I'll be fair. I look at the image. Or your person gangster. If I can't read it from you straight away, because there's no resistance from your person, and they're you, so I can read, if I can't get it from you, what the issue is from your person. But generally, if you're open, I can read. I say to you, I don't really need the image, but it's nice because I'm fucking nosy. I'm human, you lot, right? So I like to see who you're with, right? But generally, I can pull the energy and I'll say, oh, this is why your person's here and what they're teaching you. But anyway, there it is. There's your person. These are gangster from the Gaia Guidance and Tarot, right? So I'm giving it all to you now. It's interesting. I was just talking about the now, right? And that's what I said. This energy I was picking up was they're doing something now, right? I don't think you know. Maybe you do. I think, like I said, I think you know the situation, but you might not know what's happening in the now. So let's end this with how they what they would say to you, what they're thinking and feeling. Well, that's thinking and feeling, but this is Five of Swords, Four of Swords to the Five of Swords as well. Oh, that's you lot. So so whatever this scenario is heartbreaking for them, so they know they have to deal with it, right? With you think it's deception, but it's about, because the Five of Swords is on the feminine. Oh, Page of Swords. So maybe I saw Five of Swords, but so this is about you doing your own stuff. Page of Swords, are you spying on your person and or want to spy on your person? And that's why it's you and your mind games. So anyway, let's get there. Oh, why is that connected? I don't actually feel it's connected. A lot of the cards are coming up for the LGBTQ, my other channel. But like I say on that channel, please check out this channel, because I pinpoint more things for if you're gay or coming out or cross-dresser. But I say watch this one as well, because this is the general energy. So it's just same traits is what I'm saying. It's not like, oh, you're gay in here, or couldn't give a fuck. Right, you are what you are. This energy is energy. So, and I'm saying that because this came out in that. So it could be actually, which I just had the download. There's something about bisexuality or sexuality that you want to explore, or you're not telling people, or something like that. Anyway, so this is, yeah, like I said, they're hiding something. They're working on, right? And they will tell you about it soon, right? All right, I'm out. Check out the Facebook. If you're new, join the Facebook. Well, optional. Check out the playlist. Playlist teaches you all about the twin flame journey. But playlist, everyone in mission is gangster and amazing and blah, blah, blah. No point unless you start taking action. Right? Take action. And like I said, hopefully I'll remember to tell people in mission about the offer of channeled message and codependency, because I feel that's quite rife at the moment. So you get that with anyone, including me, obviously. You book for their tarot reading or image reading, right? So go jump in. It'll be dirt cheap then, right? So, okay, I'm out. So speak to you later.